Hello everyone. Thank you for having me here on this amazing event. My name is Camilo. I'm currently the head of data analytics and strategy for a bank in Mozambique called Absabank, Mozambique. Before starting, let me just rephrase. I'm from Mozambique. I born in here. I'm an engineer from profession. I started in telco sector, and somehow after 7 years, I moved to the financial sector, which I am currently at the moment, trying to be a LinkedIn influencer. Sometimes I'm a researcher, trying to be a good son as well, proud father, trying also a cooker, dishwasher, and sometimes but in the end of the day, I'm the captain of my ship, and I'm also trying to manage data in some kind of form. Today, I'll speak about a topic called how to deliver a world-class customer experience with the power of data analytics, and try to club all this within the same topic in some kind of form. But before moving forward, let me just say that all this presentation in some kind of disclaimer, it's my personal research in terms of what I see of what's happening within the market, and it's not really what's happening within our company or within our strategy. So take this in consideration before taking any conclusions. So what is this all about when you're talking about delivering world-class experience, customer experience with the power of data analytics? So sometimes you just need to embrace the moment and try to think about all these topics in a different format. Because if you are talking about world class, sometimes you might need to go to definition of what is really world class on a world where everything is pretty much globalized. And talking about a new topic that a lot of companies are now speaking about, which is the customer experience on delivering the best services within uh, the company in order to generate this amazing experience. And now in a society which is driven by data, how to club the three topics and deliver some kind of an amazing experience for the customers. All this I've been researching within the last 5 to 7 years. Uh, how come data can deliver amazing results to any kind of companies, not only the financial sector, but also companies related with oil and gas, and even telcos, if you're moving backwards and try to see how we dealt in the past to deal with data, and what are we doing at the moment. So all that I had to embrace this change and see how data analytics is somehow adapting on a major landscape where most of the people on this field, they only see the impact of data. They don't really see what's happening on the customer view, and how come the data can impact the the overall experience within the company. And not only that, lot of new groups are talking about this new topic, which is trying to build the AI of the future now, machines which can predict the next move of the customer, or even the next move of the technology itself, making a scenario that we don't really know what will be the future of the machines in the world, but I can assure you that without the wisdom within the machines, things are uh, uh, going driving to this VUCA scenario where people are talking about. But in reality, uh, what most of the data scientists are seeing on the data is this huge complexity data which is seated, which is available on the databases and the cloud computing, and all this in order to generate the value of on the business, it it goes through a big part which is mainly to transform data into informations, and information to insights, and all in top of that, you'll start seeing how to secure the data in order to make sure that you don't have leak of information on the market, and now you start having policies such as POPIA and GDPR, which are pretty much becoming strong on the market itself. So I think most of the things are pretty much available in the market, which you don't need to invent the wheel to try to discover how to deliver this amazing experience to the customer. Just go and ask Google how to deliver this kind of value, and some amazing results you might have by typing this phrase to Google. Google will give you some kind of four possible pictures, which if you start looking for each picture, in the first picture, it's pretty much that there is a man which is throwing at in a machine a lot of data, I guess a lot of information from tablets, movies, I guess that is YouTube. The machine is processing, and there is other two engineers in the other side, which are reading the information in some kind of insights. There was other machine which is processing the information in order to create some kind of package for probably for the customers. You can see in the bottom that there is no human, but the machines itself are learning with the information that that is throwing through to the system, and in the end, somehow a lady is teaching some other humans how to read the information available in the market. So all that, I guess Google wasn't able to tell me in one phrase, but the picture itself were able to open my mind and tell me what's really happening within the market. So what is our reality in if I guess our reality, the reality to make an amazing customer experience is this example of John. John is a customer of a bank, I guess, and he's receiving a message from his RM saying that, hey John, today is no, tomorrow is Anne's birthday, should we start looking for a gift for her, or something related with that. I think that is the customer experience that will change the way that a customer see a company, and for sure, John will look for that bank in a different scenario, because uh, uh, most probably John knows that tomorrow is the birthday of Anne, but but these interactions with the company, I guess it uh, it make the links more stronger than the current status. And for that, we just need to change our perspective, see the things in a different way that we used to see, and to find how to solve problems that that are already sorted outside, but we only need to automate what are the feelings that we want to have on our scenarios. For that, I guess a book that was written by Jeff Jarvis on uh, what would Google do on these kind of scenarios. It's pretty much a good solutions to solve most of the problems that we have. And Google mentioned nine possible phrases and topics to solve a problem. But I guess most of the companies don't really need to take all the 9 topics. If you take only 3 to 4, it's pretty much the necessary number to make the success within your company. So on that, I guess most of the people are some kind of predictable in terms of what are the next move that they will do. Assume that as one thing to put on your formula for the success, and having this ability to observe without telling nothing, just sit in some corner on of your company and start observing what's happening within your market, or within the customers that you have on your shop. You'll start seeing that people have some kind of mental models, and they express emotions within this cultural context, and they really like when I say they, we really like stories. And if you take all that, Google was so smart that with a small interactions within the customers, you can see the implementation of this model, which is called the zero moment of truth, which is this model is mainly to identify what to generate this stimulus for the customer, then analyze what influence the customer choice, and after making this evaluation, you just need to know where and how it will happen in terms of the next move of the customer, and what happened after the sale. Most of the shops, after selling something, they don't really care what the customer did with the sale. Even a clothes shop, if that cloth really fit the customer or not, most of the shops doesn't care. But this model goes even further to understand what's happened after the customer left or leaving the shop's door. Analyzing that, you just need to have these interactions with from the second moment of truth to the to the zero moment of truth. Keep learning itself and understanding what happened. Did we really sold something that the customer is enjoying, or doesn't really like our product, and most probably if the customer doesn't like our product, he will not recommend this product to another customer, to another friend, and we'll not only lose one customer, but we will lose a legion of customers that we don't really know that exist. So there are different scenarios, a picture which you can understand in terms of a customer journey of a customer that is in a shop looking for a dishwasher, but we see that he is in front of a TV, expecting that he will buy the TV, and you will allocate a seller that knows a bit more about TVs, but in the end he'll leave the shop without buying neither a TV or a dishwasher, because the, the the seller didn't know exactly what is the need of the customer. So in top of all that, I I do understand, and I do believe that technology is here to change the game, but to make the technology work, you just need to find the right people to work with you. You know, that kind of passionate people which are able to see a mistake, and without waiting for the boss, the guys are just going there and fix the problem in order to keep improving this customer satisfaction. And you'll see these kind of employees, the star employees, if we can call it, are the ones that are really making the machine works. If you look for these big unicorn companies, they are not only made by Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. There is an amazing group of amazing people which are really making the machine to work like it is at the moment, and they are able to fight these unexpected fights. For example, even if one customer is complaining about a specific topic, it's not only the CEO of the company which is going to speak with the customers, but in fact is the entire team. So for that, I guess we just need to find this kind of a team. I'm not sure if we should call the Avengers or the guys from DC, I guess Justice League, to find in here. But the real people is what we have at the moment. This is not a cartoon or some some other solutions from other world. What to find the passionate people to work with you, you need to understand what scenarios you want to fix. And looking backwards again, when I joined this world of data analytics, was mainly from this article from HBR that was saying that data scientist is the success job of the 21st century. So I was amazed with this article, and I moved it for the financial sector, believing that I'll reach the sexiest job ever. But in fact, being sexy is all about attitude, I guess. And after joining, and I noticed that you know, data, it's just a matter of having a lot of databases with a lot of information. It wasn't so sexy in the beginning, and I even went to some conferences, and one conference was telling that data is the new gold. So people are talking about a lot of things. In at a conference when this vibe of oil and gas started in Africa. A lot of some people just mentioned that data is the new oil, and then and things go uh, went in a path where you can start having conversations saying that data is the new water or even the new oxygen. But what what they have in common, what is this all about? What they really have in common in terms of saying that the data is gold, air, or we never know what people will say about this. So I added all the four topics in a paper, and I was observing, trying to understand what is the relation between water and gold, or even oxygen and oil. And I wasn't able to see the relation. I wasn't able to to see why people are talking about this specific topic. And from that, I just noticed that it was time to change my perspective, changing my perspective in a way that probably I was looking for from the wrong angle, and looking for a different angle in terms of looking for sectors. I was able to understand that all these four sectors, they have systems, they have people, somehow they have process and procedures. They generate some kind of value for for the customer and the market. And also, if you look for the people that are managing these kind of companies, you will see that in even in the four sectors, they have the CEO, the CFOs, the marketing officers, commercial officers, and even the customer experience officers is somehow appearing within the four sectors. So all this it went to my mind, and it really generated the insights of finding the relations between all the four sectors. So since I'm not really I'm not the boss of the CEO, but I just noticed that if I went even deeper, I was able to find within all these four sectors psychologists, lawyers, engineers, or even IT guys, economists, and marketeers. It's available out there. So I guess you are getting the point where I'm going in terms of how to find the people to make the data analytics working. And since I was able to see the common points within the sectors, now the question was who can really sit on the table. So uh, I had to find the requirements for the people to sit on the table. Since I already knew that I don't really need only IT or engineers within the team. I need to diversify within other communities available out there. So somehow I need people with the skills of coding, know the market rules, have some kind of communication skills, being able to understand how to read and write, in a way that people from IT and people from the business will know how to understand, have some kind of curiosity of AI and ML. And in top of that, very important, be able to clean data, or I can say these cleaning skills. So, because in the end, even if you find the right people, you'll still find in most of the companies this scenario of garbage in, garbage out. And if you put all the topics in different format, you'll just notice that finding the right people to do this amazing task, somehow they also need to to know how to do the elevator pitch to speak with the CEO and sell the idea on the market. They need to know about the laws which are available out there. Since I mentioned GDPR and POPI as well is one of them. And since we are dealing with people, not only within the team, but our customers are people, you need to know to have as well some kind of psychologist within your team to see what are the best practices available out there. To all that, to make everything works, you can't forget to have some kind of engineers and IT person in your team. So having this amazing team, you just need to allocate people on the right spots, making people to love what they do. And loving what they do is to see all the topics that you have within your book of work or whatever you can split it in internal actions and external. Put what people can do for you within different topics. You know that they will need to work in some kind of community or teamwork, as you can name. And in fact, after having that, having an amazing team with an amazing strategy, you need to know how to retain the people in order to keep the success within your team and within the strategy. And with that, I'll tell about some points. One is hiring the right people, and even keep people updated in terms of the projects. Speak about your ideas. Pay the right salaries is very important. Also communicate about the company goals in order to allow them to talk with you about your vision. Keep giving feedbacks in terms of what is the expectation from the company, and give career opportunities as well. It's very important for people to foresight their future. Also, it's important to have some kind of these small perks. Sometimes just buy a pizza for the team. Understand why and what they love within the company. And also you just need to invest in the growth of the company by retaining the top talents. I guess I'll end with with my last tip, which I'll quote in here, saying that people can be predictable based on their culture and past behaviors, but I think nothing was written in stones, so don't take nothing for granted. I'll end it here, and many thanks for the opportunity once again. Happy to connect. Keep safe.